Yo, what's up, everybody? It's T-Dog coming at you guys with another video, and we're doing something a little different, man. We're gonna try to upload a build video on 2K23. 2K23 just came out today, I believe, at like 12 a.m. today, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick build because I know a lot of you guys are probably still struggling on determining which build you guys want to use, and it's really confusing. And I will say this builder is super hard. Now, I'm not gonna waste any of your guys' time, so all I ask that you guys please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'm going to show you guys a quick Luka Doncic build. This build, I'm going to preface this by saying it is not the most overpowered or meta build, but this build will get you dubs in a 1-on-1 setting, a 2-on-2 setting, and even a 3v3 setting. And you could even run this in a 5v5, maybe at the 1 or the 2 guard. Now, this video, not this video, excuse me, this build actually, it is really close to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic. I can't even say his plural name or his whatever, but like it's really close to his actual stats in game. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this build. You're gonna go right-handed, left-handed, doesn't really matter. You're gonna go point guard position, and his number's what, 77, right? So got the Luka Doncic build right here. So what I really like about this build is the physical. So we're gonna go 6'9", and now in this game it's a struggle between deciding strength or speed. Right now I'm going to tell you guys strength, it answers for a lot of things, right? It makes up for a lot of things where speed may not necessarily do as much, right? Speed is just speed can only do a few things for you, right? I think strength is applicable in defense, like really applicable in defense. It's applicable in offense in multiple ways, defense multiple ways. So I think the best weight to go with this build is 199 pounds. And this obviously is not max weight. I actually went down in the weight, but this is enough to where you still get adequate strength, which would be stronger than most of the people in the same position, because you'd be playing the point guard spot on the 2s or the 3s. It's stronger than most people that play this exact same position as you, and it also gives you enough for bronze bully badge, and that's all you need, because the bully badge is absolutely overpowered, and that's why it's a it's a tier 3 badge, right? I'm gonna explain the tier 3 badges in a little bit. So wingspan here, I believe I went with, because Luka Doncic his 3-pointer is actually an 87 in game. So in game his 3-pointer is an 87. So I tried to mirror that, and I think this is as authentic to how Luka Doncic plays in real life. It's a really balanced build, and I love the physicals on this build right here. So body type doesn't matter. I went with defined right here. 7'3" wingspan, 199 pounds, 6'9", because Luka Doncic is 6'9". And let's get into the build. So what I like to do, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip on this builder, is go for the physicals first, because I'd say the obviously the weight and the height and the wingspan, that's the foundation of your build, but the physicals are your framework. All right, because a lot of times you'll be putting in an amazing build and you're like, oh crap, I forgot this, this, and this. And to me, I think speed with ball should be included as a physical, so you should take that as, you know, as a physical, really, because I think that's super important. Now Luka Doncic isn't crazy fast, so he's not going to have the most speed, but I think with skill, not even a lot of skill, like if you just know how to dribble, bro, you're going to cook up on this build. This build is great offensively and is adequate defensively. I'd say this build is super. The shooting's lights out, right? The dunking, the finishing, if you get a step on your man, you're gonna get the bucket. All right, so this build really isn't a liability anywhere. So we upgraded the speed with ball to a 75, max that out. Then you're gonna sorry, I'm new to this whole build making thing. Then you're gonna go to the speed, right? You're actually going to max that out for now, right? To an 82. I have to remember how I made this. Okay, acceleration, you're gonna put that up to a 79, max that out. Strength, you're going to upgrade that to a 79, max that out. Vertical, you're actually going to put that just to a 70, right? Because this build does not get contact dunks. So if you're someone who wants a contact dunk or contact dunks, maybe after I'm done finishing this build, you can maybe go along and then remake it. So it'll maybe less shooting or less playmaking, but a contact dunks. Because I don't think contact dunks are that important, right? Because you're still able to finish in traffic on this build. You guys will see what I mean. So 70 vertical, so you can still get up there, but you're not putting too much into it. Strength 79, so you get that bronze bully badge, and you can bully small guards that are, you know, same position as you. 79 acceleration, not too horrible. 82 speed, that's for defense. That's when you're running up and down the court, or when you're just running without holding R2. Stamina, you're actually going to put this to a 91. so you're not going to be able to, be gassed on offense or defense because stamina is super important. Now, with Luka Doncic, right, if you actually go look at his player card and the way 2K portrays him in this game, they make him look like a subpar defender at best, right? And I think that's kind of fair. His defense isn't horrible, but it's definitely not top tier. Like, it's not a top tier point guard's defense. He definitely has height on him, so he has some decent inside defense comparatively, but he's not the best defensively. So we're gonna go defensive rebound. Luka Doncic can't get very good boards. On top of that, he's 6'9", so you wouldn't be boarding over the guards. And I think this is a really good 1v1 build, so we're gonna put that up to an 80. So you can make sure you get those boards. You're not, the person you're playing against isn't just getting offensive boards after they miss, or bullying you in the paint. That's why I really like this build. Is that this build is super hard. You can't really bully this build too much, right? So we're gonna upgrade the defensive rebound to an 80. That's the highest stat that you're gonna want here. Interior defense, I believe I put this to a 70, because like I said, I don't want to be getting bullied in the paint. Perimeter defense, I believe I put that to a 70 right here, so you can still get, I believe you get bronze clamps with that. That's all you need, especially with the strength. I believe that's all you need on a 6'9" build, just so you can kind of lock down that perimeter. Not gonna worry about the steal right now. Steal, actually, you're gonna put that to a 60, right? You want that 60 steal, so once you reach for the ball, you're not completely lost. You don't look super dumb. Or I'm trying to see if you can get glove with that. You get brick walls, so that's useful. You get rebound chasers, so that's definitely useful. And I believe you get post lockdown. I think you get glove as well. Yeah, you get glove as well, so that's good. It's definitely good. That's one of the gloves you're going to want. So you get bronze glove. So that's why you put the steal to a 60. And then the block, you're going to put that up to a 60. Now, blocks really important this year. It's one of those really important attributes. You want to upgrade the block, because blocks actually not only go with how you block in the paint, but it actually is with the shot contest as well. So you want to put that block up to 60. And then offensive rebound, I put that to a 60 as well. So you're going to be here at a 71 overall. So you have really good, really balanced, really good stats all around the board so far. Good, or I'd say plausible or feasible defense, right? The defense isn't horrible like it could be. The speed it's decent, and I think the strength is where this build shines. Has good stamina, decent vertical. All the physicals are good. That's why I really like this build. The physicals are straight. We're not sacrificing any of that. The speed with ball is pretty good for the size, 6'9". And now here, this is where I really like this build. The speed with balls up there. You're gonna upgrade this to not an 87, but an 85. 85 ball handle, so you're able to get most of the pro. I think all of the pro dribble moves, besides the one that you're not able to get for being 6'4" or under, right? So you're not a liability when it comes to handling the ball. You don't have to worry about getting ripped too much, and I believe that gives you unpluckable. So if you look here on the screen, it gives you gold unpluckable right there. So that's actually a W. Pass accuracy. So this is in case. Now, here's one of the different ways you can make this build, right? This build to me is a really good twos build. It could be run as a threes build. It could really be anything, but I would really enjoy this build in the 1v1 court, right? So if you're strictly going to make this build to play on the 1v1 court, then don't touch pass accuracy. But if you think you might want to use this build on the twos or the threes, then upgrade the pass accuracy to about a 75. Because Luka Doncic is a really good playmaker. A very good playmaker. I think he's underrated. So I think that's pretty necessary. Giving him that 75 pass accuracy, because bullet passer, as you know, is not in this game anymore. So if you don't upgrade the pass accuracy, I've seen some horrendous passes. So we have a 75 speed with ball, an 85 ball handle, and a 75 pass accuracy. So and then the defense, as you see right there, 70, 70, 60, 60, 60, 80, 70. So what I like about this, right? Nothing is going untouched, right? Almost every single attribute is answered for, right? So this build is not, it's like about optimization. There's nothing really going to waste here. Now, with shooting, this is the absolute best part of the build. So, things like agent threes, guard up, blinders, all that type of stuff, you're going to go crazy on this build, just like as Luka Doncic does with his step back J's, the wizardry he'd be pulling off in the mid-range. So you're going to upgrade the mid-range. You're going to max that out actually to an 88. Now, if you want to make this differently, by all means, make it differently. You can actually switch it, maybe bring down the mid-range a little bit. But if you want to make an authentic Luka Doncic build, he'd be pulling the mid-ranges, right? He'd be pulling the middies just as much as he'd be pulling them threes. Luka Doncic for the three, you're going to upgrade that all the way to an 87 overall. And as you see on the right, we're at a 95. So we still have some space to work with, but we're kind of running low here. Now the free throw, you're actually going to go up until about you're at a 90. Actually, no, you can max the free throw if you'd like, but I I'm not gonna give a 95 free throw, because if I go up here, I believe, yeah. See, anything else after that, it'll be a it'll go up to a 96 overall. This is where we got to crunch. So you want to be you don't want to be a liability, especially. So if you want to play rec or anything like this, this is important. Free throw, so I'd say put it to a solid 75 or solid 70. I'm gonna go with the 75 here, just so you can get those 26 shooting badges. That's incredible for a 6'9" build. But right, if you don't plan on playing rec or pro-am or any of that, don't touch this, and you can actually put this all into well, actually, you would upgrade it a little bit. My bad. But put all that you could put into free throw into other things like the finishing. The finishing would be crazy, right? But to keep this realistic, 3-point shot, max it out. Mid-range, max it out. So you have 88 mid-range, 87 3-pointer. Now, this is actually super accurate to what Luka Doncic has. Now, this is where it gets a little dicey into the finishing, right? So you're at a 95 overall. You only have you have 4 more points to really play with, right? So what is Luka Doncic good with? So we're going to put up the driving dunk, right? Driving dunk, we're going to put that up to a 70. So it's not a liability. If you get the step on your defender, you can finish over the defender. Pause, right? But you want to be able to finish on the defender. Pause, yo. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just going to be getting, shoved out of the paint or swatted every time you go up with it. So that 70 driving dunk, that's definitely plausible in this game, right? You're probably going to see a lot of play shots, maybe with like a 60, 70 driving dunk, so they can at least get some decent dunk packages. But I think with a 70 driving dunk, you can get decent dunk packages, right? Driving layup. Now, this is where Luka Doncic really shines. He does have some really good acrobatic finishes, some really good layups. He's pretty accurate, pretty consistent when he goes to the paint. So you're actually going to upgrade this to, for now, an 80. Just for optimization, so you can get those really good layup packages, like I believe Long Athletes an 80, and a few other really good ones. So you're going to upgrade the driving layup to an 80. And then close shot, I think we're going to keep this at a 60. And the reason we're going to keep the close shot as a 60, and I know that sounds crazy, but this is where you're going to have to sacrifice, right? Because we're using Luka Doncic, right? And what is Luka Doncic good with, right? Post control. Be hitting those post fades, post hop jumpers, post spins, all that stuff that Luka Doncic be doing that. He'd be posting people up, hitting those step backs, all types of stuff, right? So we're actually going to upgrade this as far as we can go, about an 86, and we're going to put that probably to like an 80, like an 80, 85. 85 is fine, and then if you want to put the rest in the standing dunk, you can put the rest in the standing dunk, so maybe you're able to do it, or you can put it in a close shot. It really depends on what you want, but I think it's just a super solid Luka Doncic build. You have 15 finishing, 26 shooting, which is where the build really shines, 19 playmaking, so this build is no slouch whatsoever in the playmaking department, and 15 defense. Now, if you want to go down here to the defense, maybe we can mess with something here to try and get 16, because I was able to get 16 the last time. But if not, just put it on like free throw to get to a 99 overall, and boom, there we go. So 15 finishing, 26 shooting, 19 playmaking, and 15 defense. Now, you may be like, oh, but it only has 15 shooting, finishing. How am I gonna get, right? Don't worry about it. If you do the literal first quest that's thrown at you in my career, which is welcome to the league, you get 4 extra badges. Now, I would put all 4 of those extra badges into finishing, or I would at least put 3 into finishing and maybe one into defense, or you can do 2 and 2, whatever. Just make sure you get 17 finishing badges so you're able to get that bronze bully, right? You want that bronze bully. That's the badge you really want. You get limitless takeoff, you get fearless finisher, you get all that, you get slithery, so that you get acrobat, but you should really go for that bronze bully. So I'd say put at least 2 of those 4 extra badges you get into finishing, and maybe 2 into defense, so you can get like brick wall or rebound chaser. So yeah, I think that'd be a really good spread. So then you would have 17 finishing, 17 defense, 19 playmaking, and 26 shooting. But like I said, this build really excels in the shooting. Now with takeovers, the Mamba mentality is a thing. You're able to change your takeovers. I've confirmed that. So this is up to what you really want to do. But as Luka Doncic, I think the best thing to do is probably going to be, so you actually get, which is cool, is you get playmaking. You actually get playmaking takeovers because this build is so diverse, and you get post takeovers because this build is so diverse. So you get every type of takeover except for, I believe, defensive takeover. So I'm using Luka Doncic, and I'm going to imagine this is a 1v1 build for now. So I'm probably going post shot daggers, and then for my primary takeover, and for my secondary takeover, I'm probably going to go ankle breaking shots, just because, why not? You're Luka Doncic. And then You click continue. Yes, my player build complete, and you have a Luka Doncic build. Hopefully you guys let me know. Please let me know how I did on this because I'm not used to, I'm not used to making these type of builds. But that's kind of funny right there. The first, I didn't know he got drafted in 2018. That's crazy. But the first person that's a shades of is Luka Doncic. That's actually crazy. Like I told you guys, this is the close to Luka's actual build as you can do on this game, right? Super high layup, not so high on the driving dunk, super high shooting, really good ball handling, super good strength for his for his position. So Luka Doncic I'm proud of myself that I got it as a shades up because this is my first time recording this video, first time trying to do this, and I think I did pretty well. Also Magic Johnson and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I always mess that name up, but you guys let me know what you guys think of this build. It is what is it called? What is the build called? I don't even know what the build's called. Hold on. What is it called? Oh, it's called you have a shooter. You build a shooter. So that's good. I didn't see it at the bottom there. So there you go with the shooter Luka Doncic build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's your boy T-Dog, and I'm out.